What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick from MWK Pop, and I am actually getting back to my normal upload schedule with some modifications with the comeback episode, I guess you can say, of my album review series that I like to call Extra Time, because we're taking a bit of extra time to talk about some new releases and the album that they're associated with. So it would be crazy for me, especially considering how much I like it, to skip over Taeyeon's solo debut album or EP titled I. And just straight up, my general overview of this song is that it is really nice to see her, you know, on her own, away from Girls' Generation as a group, which has allowed her vocal talent and other stuff like that to shine and be the center of attention, whereas she's, you know, covered up by now 7 other members in the group. Which, you know, that's not a bad thing. You know, multiple pieces put together make a fantastic, you know, unit. But I like the individual talent. I like seeing the individual talent that is on show. And that is definitely what we got in this album. And it is absolutely fantastic. For most of my album reviews, I generally will do a what I liked, what I didn't like, and stuff like that. But for this one, we're just going to basically break down every single song on the album. We're going to give you a brief what I liked about the song, about this stuff, because, and we're doing this because there is literally nothing I didn't like about the album, and that's rare, I guess you can say. There is nothing in any way, no matter how tiny, that I could have possibly picked out of this as something that I disliked. So, of course, we're going to start with the title track, which of course is titled I, and you know, I think that this, for me, is my least favorite song on the album, and I don't specifically know why. It's a really good song. It's a very solid song. And this song, I think, serves as a teaser of what you're going to expect and hear in the album itself. You know, you've got the high power notes, you got that, you got the low emotional notes, you know, and then you've got her showing us what she can do as far as, like, you know, twisting and contorting and warping her voice and working it to just do the stuff that they were trying to do. You know, whatever the vocal techniques are, she just works it in this song. Right, everything that you could possibly ask to see and hear from a vocalist in a song, you've got in this song. And I think that it really does serve as a pretty good advertisement and teaser for what you're going to expect in the entire album. Second up, we've got You Are, which is a really nice emotional ballad song, from the vocals to the instrument track. And it's just of course, the voice part of it, it's emotional as opposed to power, which is cool. That's generally isn't really my sort of thing, but listening to this song, I just listened to it, I sat there, I listened to it, I took it in, and then by the time I was done with it, I may or may not have had a smile on my face. I don't specifically know, I couldn't feel, but I know definitely in my mind, I was like, wow, that was a really awesome song. And you know, like those soft and all that stuff, emotional ballad songs are not quite my thing. Second up, we have got the song Gemini, which is a really good example of, you know, how she can manipulate her voice, use the vocal techniques that she has at her disposal to do some really great things. Maybe this is my second least favorite song on the album, behind I as my least favorite, but that doesn't mean that it's not a great song. It doesn't mean that this is not really showing off or, you know, giving us a really good taste of what she can do as a vocalist. It is absolutely fantastic. And, you know, this one was, you know, kind of really on the scale, the same scale that I was, from, you know, low emotional to high power. And she hit the power notes in the song. It took like 3 songs, I guess you can say, or the 2 album tracks to reach those high power notes, which is cool. I liked it. It was really a lot of fun. Number 3, we got Stress. We're changing it up from basically every other song on the album. We're going upbeat, up tempo, and I'm a sucker for that feeling. I love those sorts of songs that feel that way. You know, that up-tempo, upbeat, fun-sounding song is what I like to hear when I'm listening to a song, and this one absolutely nails it. Right, whereas You Are and the last song, Farewell, focuses on her, you know, emotional and the low end of her vocals. This one definitely is full of energy and power, and it is really fun. And I do have to say, that I didn't specifically like write this or script this bit, but I just have to say it. Listening to this song for literally maybe the 5th time ever in the car on the way to work, the chorus is addicting as hell. I find myself singing to myself, "You've got me smoking cigarettes," and that crap. That is like, first off, don't smoke cigarettes. I don't care how stressed you are. Don't do that. That's dangerous and that's bad for your health. But it's also a little disgusting. But that chorus is so catchy, and it definitely helps the fact that that part is in English. But you know, just more me listening to this song more and more, I will pick up the Korean very, very easily. And this is going to be a great song for me to listen to as I'm driving to work at 6 in the morning, you know, driving through the winding country roads where I live, and we're just, you know, rocking out to Taeyeon and Stress. It's such a fun song. I absolutely love it. And then we finish the album with the title Farewell, which is absolutely the purest ballad track that you probably will ever hear in your entire lifetime. You've got, you know, the piano, you got the string instruments, you got the vocals, which are full of emotion and very, very low key and all that stuff. It is, you know, really, really great. And similar to how You Are is, this was another song that I, you know, because it's not my style. When it started, I wasn't expecting to love it, but by the time that it was done, by the time that I listened to it thoroughly and, you know, picked it apart and all that stuff, it definitely is a song that I really, really love. And this was another song that made me go, wow. It really was. When a song makes you think, wow, that was really good, gives you that kind of like refreshed feeling, like, ah, that was really good. That's really, really fantastic. There are not very many songs that can do that. And to have 2 songs on an album that's basically 5 songs long, that's pretty good. That is really, really good. So, you know, overall, just this entire album is perfect, spot on, perfect. So there you go. That's basically all I got to say. You know, just all the positive stuff. And there's nothing bad that I can say. I just absolutely love it. And this is, you know, for me, I mean, it's really, really good. It is really, 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 really good. And, you know, it's really nice. Of course, I've said that about a billion times. I'm trying to think exactly how to close this out. But, you know, it's really nice. And I am definitely, you know, eager and waiting to hear more from her on a solo basis, not as Girls' Generation, not as a part of that group, because she doesn't get the spotlight as much. You know, she has to share that with at least a couple other people, whereas this is all about her, and that's what I like. I want to hear more her and stuff like that. This album has made me a Taeyeon fanboy. I absolutely love her voice, and that stuff is just amazing, and it's great. It doesn't make me like Girls' Generation any more than I have or did not previously, but Taeyeon as an individual, I love because of this album, and I cannot wait to hear some more from her as she continues on her solo career. So there you go. There you have it. That's basically my album review, what I liked about it, talked about it a little bit, analyzed, not really analyzed, but we talked about it. So what did you think of this album? Was it like as amazing as I said it was? Well, you know, what songs did you like? What songs did you not like? Put them down in the comment box below so that I could hear what you have to say. Also, get connected with me on social media. Got links to all of my profiles down in the description box below. If you want to click those and give me a follow, I would really appreciate it. So that is going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. First up, for the first episode, we're talking about Wonder Girls', I guess, the reset of their music career and their album called Reboot, even though I guess this is still considered, what is this, Wonder Girls' third album, but still.